Shri Gurum Dinadarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Hari Om Tat Sat Om Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Hare Krishna, welcome dear devotees. What this 15th chapter, the amazing chapter. Hare Krishna, Matajis and Prabhujis, dear devotees, welcome you all on behalf of ISKCON Mangaluru Kulai Temple and Namanishta Prabhu. So by paying obeisances at the lotus feet of Radha Govinda, let us continue this journey of Purusha Uttama Yoga. What is the Lord Purusha Uttama? We will get the answer. Yesterday only one shloka we read. Why is Purusha Uttama? You remember 15.7. Mamevamcho jivaloke jivabhuta sanatanaga managa shashtan indriyani. We all are part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then why do we suffer? Because of the five senses along with the sixth sense manaha. Shashtani indriyani. Because of these senses, Prakriti in contact with the material nature, which has got these three modes of material nature. Karshati, that is why it suffers. Because we come in contact with the modes of material nature. What are these modes of material nature? We acquire a body according to our mode, according to our guna. Say, for example, if we have left our body in Sattva guna, we will take a Brahman body. If we have left our mood in Rajoguna, we may take a birth in a Kshatriya family. So like that. So whatever desire we have left, whichever yoni we are taking, we have become a conditioned soul of that yoni. So if we have taken a dog's yoni, we have to suffer like a dog. If we have taken a human yoni, we have to. Why do we have to suffer? Yeah, we have to suffer. The reason being that the moment we step into this world, the Adibhautik, Adidevik and Adhyatmik miseries will attack us. Mataji, then devotees also suffer. Then what is the difference between a devotee and non-devotee? Yeah, devotees suffer, but they have the ability to convert, or they have the ability to surrender their suffering at the lotus feet of the Lord. It's because yesterday we saw they take both equally. They take the, what was that verse? You remember the process. It is said in 15th chapter only. So the process is that we take both, what was that? Not moment. Nirmanamo dvandvair vimukta. Yeah, nirmanamoga. Nirmanamoga jita sangadosha atyatma nitya vinivirta kamaga. Dvandvair vimukta. They are free from dvandvair, duality. So the dvandvair only will tell us that, this is suffering. I'm feeling very cold. The dvandvair tells it's so hot. I can't step out of the house. The dvandvair tells I have a severe pain in my leg. But your devotee also will have the pain in the leg. But he will not lament over the pain. What he will think? I am the soul. I am not suffering. Only this body is suffering. That is how they overcome. It is not that they will not suffer. They will suffer. They know how to overcome that. They know how to surrender that also at the lotus feet of the Lord. So that fifth verse, beautiful verse. Dvandvair vimukta. They all are free from this duality. Sukha dukkha sanya. This is good. This is bad. This is friend. This is enemy. This is success. This is failure. All those dualities they don't have. That is why they don't suffer. Gachyante muda padamam avyayam tat. So they are not moodas to complain, keep complaining. There are people who, even for their suffering, the 200% they will hold others responsible for that. We are suffering because we have sown that seed only. Whatever seed we have sown in the previous birth, and now we have to cut the crop. We have to harvest what we have sown, isn't it? So we can't say in the previous birth we have sown the seed. It is there, no? What is that? Bijam, kutam, papam. You know what is? Bijam is the seed. Kutam and papam. So the seed, the papa, it is not necessary that it will give all the effect in the next birth only. Some sins are in the form of seed only. Some sins might have fructified. Some seeds we might have already borne it, prarabdha karma, sanchita karma, all those things. You know, you might have heard, all of you. If we are suffering because of our karma, we say no. So this karma is need not necessarily be in the previous karma. 84 lakhs yonis are there. Which birth, which yoni we took in which birth, how do we know? So it is getting accumulated. And any time we may have to see, it is like a bird carries a seed and it may drop it anywhere. And when the appropriate climate, when the appropriate water, heat, etc., comes, light, automatically the seed sprouts. Then we think, how come there's no possibility that we never eat this same anything we can say? We have never eaten a plum. How come in our garden plum has come? We think sometime. So it might have come sometime, a bird might have put it. And when the climatic conditions are conducive, the crop comes out. Similarly, we might have done n number of sins, which yoni we don't know. But when, which birth, probably you can consider as which birth we can say, because in the animal yoni, we don't have that consciousness. We don't do sins consciously. So you may say, well, how many human yonis we have taken, how many sins we have done, we do not know. Right? So that is what, if we take any body, anything, the soul takes any yoni, it has to suffer. Okay? But a devotee does not consider this as a suffering. So karshati word is very, very important. So everybody might get this doubt, no? Where the Lord says, you all are my part and parcel, then why the Lord induces to do papa karma? Arjuna asked this question. You remember third chapter, 26th or 36th verse. Anichinnapi varshneya baladiva niyojitaha. Even if I do not want to do any sin, somebody is forcing me to do that sin. I do not want to eat meat. I hate it. I don't want to eat. I want to give it up now. But I have been eating. So somewhere or the other, somebody will come and force you. Or nothing happens, no, eat like that, they will say. Or some instinct will come from our mind only. No. One time you eat meat, what will happen? Nothing will happen. Next time, same animal will kill us. He will take a human yoni and that animal will kill us. Telling that, you killed me, no, now I will kill you. Okay, so it's all give and take policy. So before we throw anything, no, even whether it is a word, action, manasa vacha karmana, even if we think in our mind any harm for anybody, no, that will come back to us. And when it comes back to us, no, it will be very harsh. Now, you all may be wondering, I have in my knowledge and never done any of this kind of, torture, or I have not given any dukkha to any human being, even any living entity. Why am I suffering? Why the Lord is giving me this suffering? So, this is the answer. But the Lord says everyone is equal to me. Sama sarveshu bhuteshu name dvesho no asti priyaha. I don't have any dear friend or I don't have any enemy. All are equal to me. In fact, all are very dear to Krishna. Isn't it? That is in the 15.15, when it comes, I'll explain more why Lord is always a friend to us. Okay? Hare Krishna. Yeah, Kuala Ananaya Mataji has sent a message. She will not be able to attend. So, yes.
No, Mataji, I came,
You,
Mataji.
then you came. How come Mataji sent a message? No, you won't attend today.
I am Mataji, my mother's fever, something like this problem
Oh,
with her.
Hari Bol. Krishna called you. Yeah.
Yes,
All
Mataji. So she
kind
only
of
tells me, no, you should do the class. So I was like, okay, let me just do it. Yes.
Hari Bol. All our
Hare
gratitude to
Krishna,
you and
Mataji.
your mother, Mataji. Nice word. This
Thank
verse you all can repeat. After that, Mataji will read the translation. Shariram yadam apnoti. Repeat.
you. Shariram
Hmm.
Yat apnoti
Shadmoti
Yachap yutkramati
chapi
Yachapi
uttama
Utkrama Ishwaraha
Grihit Vaitani Sanyati.
Grihit
Grihit
Vaishvani
Vanti Samyati.
Samyati
Vayurgandhani Vashayat.
Vayurgandha
Vayurgandhan Ivashayat.
Yes,
Vashayati.
Mataji, go ahead.
The living entity in the material world carries different conception of life from one body to another as the air carries aroma. Thus he
Hare
takes one
Krishna.
kind of body and
Yes.
again quits it to the another take another. Bhagavad Gita 15.8. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, how meaningful it is, you know. Shariram yed apnoti. What body we get? Whatever body, as see the air wherever it passes by, it takes that aroma and pass by. Similarly, the soul, whichever yoni the soul takes, say this now, the soul in me, at the time of a death, I might have thought of something. The soul takes the desire along with it. That is a sukshma sharira, man buddhi ahankar. The goes along with the what do you call that, soul only. So even our plan, everything goes along with that only. Okay, sometimes we say no, at the age of 3 he knows so much of Bhagavatam, we say. And there is one child who remembers Bhagavatam at the age of, I think, 4 or 5, and so many devotees to name, you know, at the age of 13, 14, 15, they all started doing Bhagavatam pravachan and remembering all the verses. So it all comes, that soul carries the intelligence also. So Manbuddhi Ahankar goes along with the soul. And according to the desire, the soul takes the yoni as the air carries the aroma. So we should not be wondering why I took this yoni, why I am looking like this, why I am doing like that. All these things, there's a reason behind it. That is why wise people say, what do they say? Whatever happens, it happens for a reason. They finish it off. At least that much understanding they have. They are the jnanis. They will come to the bhakti path very soon. Yesterday, Asha Mataji told him, out of all the four yogis are the, jnanis are the best. Because this much knowledge they have got. Isn't it? Yes, Mataji, continue, Ananya Mataji.
The yogis of the Supreme Person, process of
Continue, Mataji. No problem. Continue.
Process of transmigration is explained. The living entity acquires a material mind and carries different conception of life from one body to next. Analogy as the air carries aroma. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. We saw 2.13. You remember? We are missing Loknath Prabhu, right? Here, the moment we tell, he knows the shloka very well. What is 2.13? Transmigration of soul. Dehinosmin yata dehe kaumaram yavvanam jara tata deha antara praptim. At the last moment, this soul leaves this body and takes another. Dhiras tatranamukyati. One who is sober, one who understands this full transmigration, tatra namuhyati. They don't become bewildered out of this. This is a fact. Okay, Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, continue.
Here the living entity is described as Ishvara, the controller of his own body. If he likes, he can change his body to a higher grade, and if he likes, he can move to a lower class. Minute independence is there. At the time of death, the consciousness.
Minute independence,
Oh,
small little independence. Yesterday we saw no the free will in one of the verse. The Lord has given us the free will along with the 24 element. We saw first that what do you call that? Agam 24 Mahatattva, etc. Everything. Then the Ahankar is first created. Ahankar, three types of Ahankar: Satvik Ahankar, Rajasik Ahankar, and Tamasik Ahankar, along with the free will. Hare Krishna.
at the time of death, the consciousness he has created will carry him on the next type of body. If he has made his consciousness like that of a cat or a dog, he is sure to change to a cat's or a dog's body. And if he has fixed his consciousness on godly qualities, he will change into a form of demigod. Hare Krishna. Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, if someone remembers of the pet at the time of Antakale Chamamevo, they will take the pet's yoni, isn't it? So that is why life is preparation, Death is the only examination. Whole life we should prepare ourselves. Prepare what? To remember, Vyavasayatmika buddhihi ekaha kuru nandana. Right? Baushakagyanantasha buddhiya vyavasayina. If we keep remembering this also, that also, that also, this, that will not. Vyavasayatmika buddhi. One pointed focus at the lotus feet of the Lord. Life is the preparation. All the time, by mistake or deliberately, if the eyes are closed, the Lord's lotus feet should be. In fact, we should, whenever we get time, wherever we sit for 1 or 2 minutes, whether going to our work or wherever it is, we are sitting somewhere, immediately we should remember the lotus feet. We can, in the meditation, from the lotus feet, the honey is oozing out, and we are, taking that honey and we are licking that honey. Like, so this is our lotus feet only, always we should meditate upon. Hare Krishna. So wonderful it is. Yes, Mataji, continue.
And if he is in Krishna consciousness, he will be transferred into Krishna Loka in the spiritual world, and will associate with Krishna. It is a false claim that after the annihilation of this body, everything is finished. The individual soul is transmigrating from one body to another, and his present body and present activities are the background of his next body. One get a different body according to karma, and he has to quit his body in due course. It is stated here that the subtle body, which carries the conception of the next body, develops another body in next life. The process of transmigrating from one body to another and struggling while in the body is called kar,
Karshati.
karshati,
Ah.
karshati, or struggle of existence. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. This is the word I told you. Remember, Mamaivamsho Jiva Loke, Jiva Bhuta Sanatanaha. Sanatan, this body, Jiva is Sanatana, eternally blissful, because it's part and parcel of the Lord. But why do we karshati? Why do we suffer? Managa Shashta Indriyani, 6 plus 1, 7 Indriya. Because of that, we suffer. And here you see the second point. It's a false claim that after annihilation of this body, everything is finished. That Dvaita, Advaita, people think, there are no two. Only one soul, and it merges with the light effulgent Brahman. It merges with the Brahman. There is no rebirth and all. Kavo pivo ash karo and go and merge with the Brahman. Who knows whether we will merge with the Brahman or we will go to the animal planet for the kind of activities what we do? Who knows? So this about there is no other what is that rebirth? That what do you call that? False claim. That is false claim. So individual soul is there. It is eternal. Sat Chit Anand. Sat is the eternity. Chit is the knowledge part of the soul. Anand is the bliss part, because it's part and parcel of the Lord. So one who is restricted to only eternity, they merge with the Brahman. One who knows the knowledge part. What is that knowledge? That is, there is a Vaikuntha Loga. There is four-armed, where they focus, they meditate upon the four-armed Vishnu, right? That Vishnu is seated in our heart. So that is a Paramatma realization. Then the last one is Anand, that is Bhagavan. This Paramatma is none other than expansion of Shri Krishna, who is in the Shyamasundara form. Tribangi Shyamasundara form. Okay, so that is Bhagavan realization. So why do we suffer? Once if you don't understand that I am not this body, I am the soul, they attach themselves, or they consider this body in ignorance that the body is me. So they suffer. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Asha Mataji, can we go with the next one? This also, it's 15th chapter, we will recite all the verses. Shotram Chakshusparshanam Cha.
Shotram Chakshusparsanam Cha
Rasanam Granameva Cha.
Rasanam Granam Evacha
Adishthaya Manaschayam.
Adishthaya Manaschaivam
Manaschayam.
Manaschayam
Vishayanupasevate.
विषयान् उपसेवते.
Mana cha. Cha means also, including the mind. 5. Shotram, Chakshu, Sparshanam, Rasanam, Granam. These are the 5 senses. Managa cha, also the mind. Ayam, aham, Vishayan upasevate. Yes, Mataji, read the translation. Hare Krishna, Asha Mataji.
The living entity, thus taking another gross body, obtains a certain type of ear, tongue, and nose and senses of touch, which are grouped about the mind. He thus enjoys particular set of senses object. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. See, which are grouped about the mind. If you remember that horse, 5 indriyas are there, the 5 horses, and there is one mind. Is it not? But mind is one and it has control 5 senses. That is why it's written which are grouped about the mind, one particular mind. He thus enjoys. So, minds, why the mind is pulled here and there, you understand? One person pulling the mind itself is very difficult. 5 senses are pulling the mind, isn't it? So it is very difficult. What pulls the eyes? Eyes has got the chakshu. Ears have got the shotram. And that skin has got the sparshanam. Tongue has got the rasanam. Nose has got the granam. This is granam. Rasanam is the taste. Okay, so all the 5 senses have got 5 sense objects. We have seen this beautifully. That who is that? Fish. Fish knows very, very well. Lot of food is there in that water. But that one small worm hooked into that hook to catch the fish, it smells and comes to catch that particular worm and it is caught. Similarly, elephant, touch, right? And who is that? Deer, hearing. So for different animal, different senses are prominent. But unfortunately for human, all senses are prominent. So how difficult it will be to control. That is why karshati, we suffer. Yes, Mataji, go ahead.
The living entity, thus taking another gross body, obtains a certain type of ear, eyes, tongue, nose, and sense that's grouped about the mind. That is Shrotram, that is ear, Chakshu means eye, Sparshanam, sense of touch, Rasanam means tongue, Granam is nose, Adhishtaya Mana, situated in the mind. Altogether situated in the mind.
Yes, Mataji, continue.
Consciousness is pure, for the spirit, the soul is pure, but consciousness is changed according to the association of the material qualities. Real consciousness is Krishna consciousness. In this state, one is in his pure life. When adulthood, he doesn't necessarily get a human body again. He can get the body of a cat, dog, or demigod, or one of many other forms. For there are 84 lakhs species.
Hare Krishna. This you all know very, very well, right? Whatever desire we have, accordingly we will get. And that again, association of the material qualities. If a person is a Shudra, we may be thinking, why this person is just not able to understand anything? How can I open his brain and put it inside his head? Like that, sometimes we see, no? Because he has got that quality. That means he will be good only in those qualities. But again, I'm talking about Krishna's time. Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam. Isn't it? Not now. Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagashaga. So that guna and karma, what guna they are in, what profession they are in, that determined which varna or which ashrama they are in. So it is all the association of the material qualities. Hare Krishna. Mataji, if time permits, I'll come back to you. Okay, only 2 slides were there. Yeah, next Ritvika Mataji is there. Hare Krishna. No. Yes, Vamshidhar Prabhu, go ahead.
Utkama
Yeah, let everybody repeat, Prabhuji. Utkramantam sthitam vapi.
Utkamantam sthitam yapi.
Bunjanam va gunanvitam.
Bunjanam
Gunjanam va
Gunanvitam.
gunanvitam
Vimudhananu pashyanti.
vimudhananu pashyanti
Pashyanti jnana chakshushaha.
Pashyanti
pashyanti
jnana
jnana chakshusha
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare.
Read.
The foolish cannot understand how the living entity can quiet his body, nor they understand what sort of a body he enjoy under the spell of the modes of nature. But the whose eyes are trained in knowledge can see all this.
All this. Hare Krishna. Who has got the training? See, you might have experienced. I have one or two experience like that. Some doctors, the moment they see the patient, they tell this could be the problem, you go for this test. I mean, that problem may not be explicit. That is the beauty. If the problem is explicit, like day before I went to the doctor, I went for this trip, no? I have somewhere got this infection cellulitis. My leg was swollen like anything, full red and rashes. And after I also suffered, saw 10 days, so it will go, it was not going. So the moment we entered, the doctor said, oh my God, for so many days, it looks very old. How many days you have been suffering? This is severe cellulitis, like that she said. But some problems are not explicit. You can't, you can't even see which part of the body the patient is ailing with. But still, they will tell. This particular patient has got this disease, go for the test and come with the report tomorrow. So that means their eyes are trained in that. Similarly, the teacher, even if there are 200 students, a very well trained teacher, it will be like an auditorium. The lecturer may be taking class from the podium, near the podium at that stage, and they can catch each and every person who is not concentrating easily. I really wonder how teachers in a class of 40 are not able to catch. It's really amazing to know that they are not 40 students they have, they are not able to give individual attention in that 40 minutes. But if the eyes are trained, we all know so well, the moment we turn to the board, our face will be towards the board. But who is talking, what they are talking, who is changing their place, we will know. That kind of training we should have. So that is why, that is the reason. The foolish cannot understand how a living entity quit their body. So if we are trained in that spiritual knowledge, if we are trained in the Vedas, if we are trained in the scriptures, we know all these things. 15.15 will talk about this more, but yes, we are before that. So it is actually once again shared also. A car stopped on the way, many mechanics came, they could not repair, but anyway, they will, even if they are not able to repair, they will take some charges and go. No, I came from such a far distance, this, that, they. So finally, one person came, and 2 minutes he spent. And he immediately told, yeah, now it's all right. Problem is fixed in 2 minutes. How much do you need? I will charge 50,000 rupees. I said, what? 50,000? He said, yeah. So many people you might have called, they were not for identifying the problem 45,000, for fixing it 5,000. Correct? No. So it is same like that only. So doctors, engineers, any profession for that matter. Lawyers are also, Asha Mataji will know. They will catch the point. Experienced lawyers, they know where to twist the case. Isn't it? So all these things are training. That is what in Brahma Samhita we call it as a digital TV. What is digital TV? Premanjana Churita Chakshu Vilochanena Santa Sadaiva Hridayeshu Vilokayanti Yam Shyama Sundaramachintya Gunaswarupam. So that Shyama Sundaram Gunaswarupam, who can understand? Only who has got the Prema Anjana. Everybody comes to temple, everybody goes. Who sees the Lord standing over there? At the end of the day, we feel, the Lord's leg will be so much paining, we massage when the Lord goes to bed. Very, very beautiful, like that Mayapur, Narsimha's, big, tall, and he's so huge. His legs are bent. Whenever you go, you feel that way only. You have been standing for such a long time, your legs are bent. Please allow me to massage you. It is so totally bent because line form, no. You will immediately feel like that. The Lord has been standing and it will be paining for him. Right? So that is a Prema Anjana, trained eyes. Yes. Viraj Prabhu. All of you repeat and then we'll go. Yatanto yoginashchainam
Yatanto
yatanto
yoginashchainam
pashyantyaatma vastitam
pashyantyaatmanam
pashitam
pasyantyatmanyavasthitam
पश्यन्ति आत्मन्यवस्थितं
pashitam
yatantopi akritatmano
यतन्तो अपि
tantopi
अकृतान्तं नो
nainam pashyanta chetasaha.
नैनं पश्यन्ति चेतसः.
Yeah, yes, Viraj Prabhu meaning.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Endeavoring transcendentalist who is self-situated in self-realization can see all this clearly, but those who are not situated in self-realization can cannot see what is taking place, though they may try to. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, what is the knowledge we need to have? Self realization. Once we understand I am not this body, there will be absolutely no problem at all. Why are we taking birth again? Why we have taken especially this body? Why am we have no control over any of those things, what is happening, than simply just seeing. Even the Paramatma seated in everybody's heart. That 15.15 also will say, Sarvasya Chaham Hridi Sannivishto. 18 point, I think 61. And Krishna says, O Arjuna Hridayeshva Tishtati. It says, and in the 13th chapter, Purushastohi, Prakrite, Prakrite Purushastohi, Bhungte Prakritir Gyan Gunan. Karanam Kunasangasya. There also he said, the Atma, the soul is seated in a body. Right? So everywhere it is said, the soul gets into that body, embodied soul. That is the meaning of Dehino Asmin. Okay, when till the time the soul takes this body, is the body known as, it's Achet. Is it not? It is Achet in the sense it doesn't have any consciousness. The moment the soul takes on into that body, then only the body becomes a living entity. So one who is not able to understand without this consciousness, I am none. What is the use of taking care of this body so much which is temporary? And again, it doesn't mean that we have to neglect our body. No, if we have the body only, we can serve the Lord. We have to take care of our body very well, but how much? Atyahara prayasascha prajalpo niyamagrahaha. Atyahara. We should eat only what is required. We should not eat excess. Prayasascha, over endeavoring. Prajalpo, talking anything other than the Lord. Niyamagrahaha, overly following the rules or not following the rules at all. We have to follow the four regulative principles and we don't follow that. Sometimes what happens, do Sandhya Vandana at 6 o'clock. Even if they are in the flight, they will tell the pilot, oh, it is 6 o'clock. I have to do Sandhya Vandana. I need water. I have to go. Something like that. Land the plane. Can we do that? Overly endeavoring. Right? So both are not good. What will happen because of this? Bhaktir vinashyati. This will only bring us down in bhakti path. Opposite to that, what is that? Utsaha nishchaya dhairyat tat karma pravartanat janasangasya satovrata. Six things. That is, Sangatyaga Satovrata. Sangatyaga, there is the leaving the association of non-devotees, Utsaha and determination. What is that? Enthusiasm. Nishchayat, determination. Utsaha, Nishchayat, Dhairyat, the courage. Tat karma pravartanat, following the footsteps of the acharyas or following the rules and regulation, what is needed it is. Following bhakti path and leaving the association of non-devotee. All these things will help bhakti prasiddhyati. It will help us to progress in Bhakti path. Isn't it? All these things are only one who can understand all these things. Only who is self-realized. Who is not self-realized cannot understand, because they won't believe the Shastra. No, these are written in the Shastras. To know that I am not this body, one has to believe the Shastra. It's written in the Shastra. So, where will they read all these things? Bhakti pranashyati, bhakti vinashyati. They won't even read all these things. No. Where will they accept a spiritual master, satovrita, to follow the footsteps of the acharya? They won't even accept. Because the Shastras say this knowledge, the 20 knowledge what we have got, that is possible only when acharyopasanam, shaucham, stairyam, atma vinigraha. 13.8 to 12. Acharyo Upasanam. All these things, 19 elements, we have to learn, practice under the guidance of Acharya Upasanam. Right? We learned 13.8 to 12. Beautiful verse it is. Amanitvam adambitvam ahimsa shantir arjavam. Yes, we'll go back now. Yes, who read that 11th one? Yeah, Virat Prabhu, continue.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
The
Krishna
Yoga
Prabhu.
of Supreme Person, text 11. Result. Those who not trained in knowledge are in ignorance. What is the cure of this ignorance? Krishna says knowledge. Those who are trained can see all this clearly because their minds are clarified by yoga practice and thus situated in self realization. But those whose mind are not developed and who are not situated in self realization can't see what is taking place, though, though they may try to. Bhakti Yoga, our actual yogis, have realized the self, world, and the Supreme Lord, can see things as they are.
As they
Hare Krishna.
are, Hare Krishna, they can understand the reality. So, what is the cure for this ignorance? Avidya is the root cause. Avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, abhinivesha. In yoga system, it said, no, avidya, asmita, I, asmita, I am. This body is considered as asmita. So, ignorance, asmita, raga, dvesha, attachment and aversion. Attachment towards certain things, aversion towards the enemies, attachment towards the friends. Isn't it? This I like, this I don't like. Abhinivesha, worst thing. Accumulating everything for more than what is necessary. Ishavasyam idam sarvam principle is not there. What is in my quota, the Lord will give. I should not intrude into others' quota. That knowledge is not there. All these things are, So that is what one who does not have all this knowledge, they are in ignorance. And the next two we know very well, the trained mind. One who has trained the mind is their friend. One who has not trained, the mind is their enemy. What is that verse? Hare Krishna.
It's
It
chapter
is
6, I
in
think. Chapter 6.5 or 6.6.
6.5 or 6.6? Okay, well, the verse. Untrained mind.
It is
Vairi.
Bandhuran.
that
Very
Bandhuran.
good. Yes.
that very one.
Bandhuratmatmanastasya evatmaivatmana jitaha mana jitaha. One is one over. Vartetatmaiva.
Shatruvat.
Satruvat, correct. So if we have not trained our mind, it will always remain our enemy. The mind only tells, no, go and drink, even after psoriasis, liver psoriasis. The mind only tells, go and smoke, even after having lung cancer. Mind tells, no, because we have never trained the mind. We have always been living like our mind, like our enemy. We never listen to our mind. We should not also. I'm not saying we should not always listen. If you have trained, if it is a train, see the horse and all, they all are very well trained. Even the dog, for that matter. You take the dog, leave anywhere, it will come back home. Is it not? They are very well trained. This is my path. So when the animals can be trained, why not the human? Human mind is, we say that is why mind is a monkey, and we give a title to it. Mind cannot be, it is a monkey, it will keep on jumping only. Anna, we can't train it like that, we say. Hare Krishna. Loknath Prabhu has come. Yes, Loknath Prabhu, Hare Krishna. We were missing you just now, I told you also. Prabhu knows this verse. 2.13, what is the verse, Prabhu? 2.13.
देहिनोऽस्म्यथ देहे कौमारं यवनं जरा तथा देहान्तप्राप्तिं धीरस्तत्त्वं न मुह्यति.
Hari Bol. When we had to refer, I told Loknath Prabhu is not there, he knows the verse. Yes, Prabhuji, go ahead. Section C.
Okay, Mataji. Bhagavad
Yeah, okay,
15.12.
all of you repeat and then Prabhu will read. Na? See, try to understand the meaning. It is so easy. Aditya means all of you know what is Aditya? Sun.
Sun.
Right? So all of you try to understand. Chandra. Chandra means moon. So try to understand the meaning. Yad Aditya Gatam Tejo.
Yad
आदित्यगतं
Gatam
तेजो
Tejo.
Jagat Bhasayate Akhilam.
जगद्भाष्य
Jagat
Bhasyate
Bhashyate
Akhilam.
Akhilam.
Yat Chandramasi Yachagnav.
यच्चन्द्रमसि
Yat
Chandramasi
Chandramasi Yat
Yachagno.
Chagnav.
Tat Tejo Vidhi Mamakam.
Tat
तत्तेजो
Tejo
Tat Tejo Vidhi
Mamakam.
Mamakam.
मामकम्.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu, read the translation.
The splendor of the sun, which dissipates the darkness of this whole world, comes from me, and the splendor of the moon and the splendor of fire are also from me.
Hari Bol. So people say, no, where to see the Lord? Where is He? We are not able to see. Daily the sun comes. Sun and moon are His eyes, and both the eyes we have seen in the 10th chapter also, in the Virat Rupa. Virat Rupa is material form, but still there we saw, no? The eyes and, both the eyes are sun and the moon. So from the sun comes heat, light. Imagine sun is not there. What will happen? So that is why I told the Lord, we have taken birth because of our ignorance. We wanted to independently enjoy and we came. The Lord thinking, oh, my children will suffer. Let me give them sun also. Let me give them moon also. Sun is needed because we know from sun only heat, fire, everything comes. Where will the photosynthesis take place if there is no sun? Similarly, moon. If the moon is not there, vegetables will not have any juice, fruits will not have juice. It all will be dry. Nowadays, I feel, I don't know whether this problem is Chennai or not. Ever since we have come to Chennai, I have started feeling no vegetable has got any, that liquid part in it. Earlier and all, we add salt and we close it. There is no need. There was no need to add water. Even without oil, we never use. But now and all, it starts, it means gets dried up. There's no juice at all. Moon is very much essential for the juice. Okay. So that means, imagine, sun is not there, heat is not there, fire is not there. How will we cook? How will we enjoy this palatable food? So these all are the Lord's, Lord only. The Lord's different forms. We say no that sun dissipates darkness. Ajnana timirandasya jnananjana shalakaya. So similarly the Guru. That is why we need the Guru. Without the Guru, who will bring us from the darkness to the light? Not possible. So the sun, there is a 10.11 also we have. The Lord sitting in the heart, light the lamp. And He dissipates the darkness in the heart. So the Lord, that's a prayojana. Okay, Hare Krishna. We'll proceed. Yes. Yes, Prabhu, continue. Loknath Prabhu.
The yoga of the Supreme Person takes 12. Krishna is a maintainer of the material world. The sun, moon, electricity, fire, splendor comes from Supreme Personality of Godhead. What is the benefit of such a conception of life as given in this verse?
What is the benefit of such a conception of life? What is the benefit? Only one conclusion. Without Him, Nothing exists. That's all.
Yes.
He is there. So, Sarvasya Chagam Gridi Sannivishto. Okay, that verse will come now. 15th verse, 15.15. That time I will tell. You have learnt this one, no? 10.8. Agam Sarvasya Prabhavo Mattah Sarvam Pravartate. Everything emanates from me. Iti
Yes.
Matva Bhajante Mam. One who knows this. Buddha Bhava Samanvitaga. They understand their relationship with me.
I am present in everywhere and everyone comes from me.
Hari Hari Bol. Yes. I am present in everything and everything comes from me. Maya dakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam. Etuna neva kaunteya jagat viparivartate. This material world, Maya dakshena prakriti. It functions under my order. So everything is according to my order. Yes, Prabhu, continue.
Each universe has only one sun. Bhagavad Gita 10.21. The moon is one of the stars. Nakshatranam aham shashi.
Ah.
Light is due to the spiritual effulgence in the spiritual sky of the Supreme Lord. With the rising of the sun, the activities of human beings start. Fire is said to prepare their food stuff, start the factories, etc. Fire helps in many ways. Sunrise, fire, and moonlight are so pleasing to living entities. Without their help, no living entity can live. Moonshine nourishes all vegetables. The pleasing moonshine is mercy of the Lord.
Hare Krishna. We have in detail, length and breadth, we have discussed this, is it not? Chalo, now let us go to this. Very important. I am actually, I don't know how much time. 15.15 I wanted to touch today. That is it. Wonderful that is. Okay, anyway, this is also very nice. Can you imagine that planet, each and every planet in their orbit, without colliding with each other, without a fraction of a second, either delay or hurry, nothing. As if somebody has given the key, it is going on and on and on and on ever since time immemorial. Is it not? That is what this verse is. Repeat. Gama Vishyacha Bhutani
Gama avushya cha bhutani
Dharayamaham Ojasa
dharyam aham ojasa
Pushnami Chaushadi Sarvaha
pushnami chosadhi sarvaha
Somo Bhutva Rasatmakaha.
somo bhutva rasatmakah.
Hare Krishna. Visa just now, no. Soma Bhutva. Soma is the sun. Soma is the moon. Rasatmakaha. Moon gives the rasa. Just now we saw previous verse also. You remember? Dhara. Dhara means the thread. The planets are, what is that? Revolution, rotation, all these things are happening as if someone has tied them in with the dhara, with the rope. Anna, who is holding it? The Lord is holding it. We can't see it. That's it. Yeah. Yes, Ananya Mataji. Go ahead.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna Mataji.
I enter into each planet and be my energy, they stay in orbit. I become the moon and thereby supply the juice of life to all vegetables. Bhagavad Gita 15.13. Gravity is a very
Hare Krishna.
important force. It keeps our planets orbiting the sun and loops our galaxies together. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So with that only we can understand the potence of the omnipotent. We say, no, the Lord is omnipotent, omnipresent in the form of Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, omniscient in the form of Karnodakshaya Vishnu. Anna? So you see, Krishna is holding everything. We can't see. Actually, you know what happened? Then we can't go to the other one. Okay. Yes, Asha Mataji, can you read this?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare
All the
Krishna.
planets are floating in the air only by the energy of the Lord. The Lord enters into every atom, planet, and living being as Paramatma, his plenary portion. That is discussed in Brahma Samhita. So, due to his entrance, everything is appropriately manifested. When the spirit soul is there, a living man can float on the water. When the living spark is out of the body and the body is dead, it sinks. Of course, on decomposing, it floats. But as soon as the man is dead, he at once sinks in water. Similarly, all planets float in space due to the entrance of the supreme energy of the supreme. His energy is sustaining each planet just like handful of dust or soil. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna. Yes, there is actually one verse in what is it, Brahma Samhita, that the atom it is given, no, Eko Pyasud Rachayitum Jagadanda Kotim Jagadanda Koti. It's like a egg. It came yesterday. We discussed. No, it's a egg shell is pervaded. Above that spiritual world, below that is material world. Yachaktirasti jagadanda chayantanaha andandarasta paramanu chayantarastam govindamadi purusham tamagam bhajami. The meaning, I will read the meaning of that. He is an undifferentiated entity as there is no distinction between the potency and the possessor of. There is no difference between the energy and the energetic. Right? And in his work of creation of millions of worlds, his potency remains inseparable. All the universe exists in him and he is present in his fullness in every one of the atoms that are scattered throughout the universe at one and the same time. Such is the premier Lord. So it shows his energy. So the Lord is not only the energy, we have already seen three energy. Aprayamitaswanyam, Prakritim Viddhime Param, Jiva Bhutam Mahabaho, Yedam Darite, internal, external, and marginal, isn't it? So the Lord, it looks like it is floating. It's not that. It is because of the Lord. He is holding the space, not holding in the sense practically, because of his energy. Hare Krishna. Yes. Yeah. Who was that next? Vamshidhar Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Go ahead. One slide we will go.
Hare
If
Krishna.
someone
Someone
holds,
hold a handful of dust and soil, there is no possibility of its falling. The moment it is left of the fist, it will fall down. The floating planets are actually held in the fist of the universal form of Supreme Lord. His strength and energy make all moving and non-moving things stay in their place. The very survival of human society is due to the abundant mercy of the Lord.
oh, sorry. Mm.
Arakshatmakam. Arakshata arak.
Rasatmaka. Rasatmaka. Rasa means juice. Tasty.
Makes everything become petable by by the influence of the moon and the agent of the Supreme.
Supreme.
Hare
Moon is the agent of the Supreme. Because of the moon, this rasa, this juice are there in our, but it's so palatable, so tasty juice. Imagine that mango season just got over, jackfruit juice season just got over, wood apple season just got over. Different tasty juice in every fruit. How is it possible without the moon? And moon is the agent of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We can't think, see, somewhere I noted down. There are four types of, in this purport it is given. Acha, in the next verse purport, it will come. Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutma. I think next verse is that. Yeah. Yeah, repeat. Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva.
Aham Vaishwana
Om
Lobhutva
Vaisvanaro Bhutva
Praninam Deham Ashritah.
Praninam
Praninam
Deham
Harinam
Ashritah
Prana Apana Samayukta.
Prana apana
Pranapana
samayuktaha
Sayukta
Pacham Annam Chaturvidam.
acham
Pacham
annam
Anam
chaturvidam.
Chaturvidam.
Yes, Viraj Prabhu, read the translation.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I am the fire of digestion in every living body, and I am the air of life, outgoing and incoming. by which I digest the four kinds of food stuff.
Hare Krishna. In Ayurveda, four types of food are told. In the Purport, Srila Prabhupada has given the four kind. Some are drunk, some are chewed, some are licked, and some are sucked. But what is the actual word for that? Bhakshya. Bhakshya. We have to bite and eat, like, what is it? Chickpea, etc. Even for chapatis also we can say. We have to bite and eat. Bhojya is like soup with the help of the tongue. We suck it. Leya, we lick sometimes. Raw sugar is there. Sometimes we lick certain things, no? If it is in the liquid form, so that is leya. Choshya, that we, try to suck and throw the waste, like sugar cane and a drumstick. All these things are choshya. So four types of food are there. That is why in our Guru Ashtakam early in the morning, Mangalarti time, we say, no? Chaturvida Shri Bhagavat Prasado. So Bhagavan has given us prasadam in the form of Chaturvida. Four type. So all these four types are digested by me because I am seated in everybody in the form of Vaishwanara, the fire which digests the food. Hare Krishna. Yes. Loknath Prabhu, read the last slide.
The Yoga of the Supreme Person, text 14. Krishna is the maintainer of the material world. Swallow achieved four kinds of
Swallowing, chewing, licking. Fourth one.
sucking. To digest, we need Krishna energy as a fire, a life airs outgoing and incoming.
Hare Bol, Hare Krishna. See, in Ayurvedic, what they say, no? Even if there is headache, it starts from the stomach, indigestion. Even knee pain, they will say indigestion. Any disease you say, it starts from indigestion. And that is true. Why? Because that subtle air, 10 types of air flowing, circulating in our body, isn't it? 5 main type, 5 subtle type. What are those? At least the 5 main type. We say, when we do Achamana Mandal, we say, Prana, Pana, Udana, Samana, Vidana. Isn't it? Prana, Apana are the main, incoming and outgoing. So, that these kind of, this air, there is some, what do you call that? Not infirmity, some problem with this air, getting into the nerve or something, every problem will start. Many a times people will, my back is caught, my neck is caught. All these things are none other than the subtle air getting into the small, in between the nerves, into the nerves and things like that. So every single aspect is important, no, in this body. Yes or no? So tomorrow we will start that beautiful verse 15. Sarvasya Charam Gridi Sanivishto. Everyone has to by heart that Sarvasya Charam. Okay. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Leading the 15th chapter, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 is full set of. That's why I wanted to finish up 15, but it didn't happen. 15 takes little time. Hare Krishna. वांछकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, श्रीमद् गीता की जय। All glories to assembled devotees.
Jai.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to assembled devotees.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. Hari Hari Bol.
Hare Bol.
Yes, Viraj Prabhu, your doubt.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Ma'am,
Krishna. Yes.
since my childhood, from my family, I have heard that there are only three main gods, Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh, in which Brahma is the lowest, Vishnu is the middle one, and Shivji is the supreme. But in this ISKCON, I have heard that Krishna is the supreme Lord, and Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh are the part and parcel of them, him.
Okay.
So
Okay.
whom should I agree, and why
Yeah,
should I
I'm
agree?
giving you reference. I understood your question. Have you seen Narayana, Vishnu lying on an ocean, and from his navel, a lotus stem comes, and above the stem, the lotus flower is there, and Brahma is there inside the lotus. Have you seen this picture?
It's from Garbhodakshaya Vishnu.
Yeah, so Brahma is born from Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. Why Brahma was given this birth? In order to take care of the creations. So the Lord gave birth to Brahma and he told, oh my dear son, I want to be Swarat. I want to be independent. I don't want to get into any of these janjat. I want to enjoy my life. So I am creating you. Take care of the responsibility of creating everybody. Who annihilates everybody? Who is known for annihilation, destruction, who dances like anything and the whole entire universe is destroyed.
Shiva.
So Shivji. Shivji has been given the responsibility of annihilation. Okay. Vishnu maintains. God, you only say, but that is, who are they? God.
Generate, operate, and destroy.
Generator, operator, destroyer.
Generator is Brahma, operator is Vishnu, and destroyer is Shiva. They all have come from somebody who is the original source of everything, source of all sources. That is what is Aham Sarvasya Prabhu. Oh, just now Loknath Prabhu told the meaning. Everything emanates from me. Everything. All the energy, every people, whatever you see, whatever you touch, whatever you feel, even the gunas we have seen emanates from him. So there is a Vishnu from whom everything has come. Okay. Above the Vishnu Loka, also there is a Loka. That is Krishna Loka. I wanted to show because Vanshidhar Prabhu told that day, no, he is not there today. Okay. I'll show some other time. That Goloka, how the Goloka looks, how everything has come. Okay, Prabhu, now we are convinced. So these people are and made responsible for 3 gunas. Creation means Rajoguna. Destruction means Tamoguna. And maintenance means Sattva Guna. So the Lord made them in charge for these gunas also. So it does not mean Shiva is Tamoguna, mean Shiva is in Tamoguna. No, he has been made responsible for all Tamogunis. So, okay, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Did I answer your question?
So, ma'am, Krishna is not the incarnation of Sri Vishnu.
No. Vishnu Purushavatar. From Krishna, 3 Purushavatar come. That these Purushavatars are known as Vishnu. First, from Krishna comes the Chaturvyuga. What is the Chaturvyuga? Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. This is known as first Chaturvyuga. So from Krishna, these 4 people came. They all are in the Vishnu form. Then from the first Sankarshana, second Chaturvyuga took place. In that again, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Vasudeva, all are there. In that, we have from the Sankarshana comes the, who is that? Mahavishnu. That Mahavishnu is none other than the Karanodakshaya Vishnu. He is the Karanodakshaya Vishnu. So Karanodakshaya Vishnu creates all the universes, but it's only matter. There is no life. It's only a matter in the sense like material nature is matter. Asat. What do you call that? 1 second. Chit and achit. Okay, there is no Chit Shakti in that, Achit Shakti. Then the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu enters into every universe. From his navel comes Brahma. He creates living entity in every universe. Then the Karnodakshaya Vishnu enters, Kshirodakshaya Vishnu enters as Paramatma in every atom, whether it is a Chit, what do you call that, living entity or non-living entity. He enters into every atom. Who? Kshirodakshaya Vishnu in the form of Paramatma. Okay, Prabhu? Hare Krishna.
So, ma'am, what is the source of Vishnu, Shiva?
Shiva comes, I told, Shiva comes from that when Brahma wanted to create progenies, first he created 4 Chaturkumaras. And these 4 Chaturkumaras told, no, we cannot take care of this progeny. We will. So they took the blessing of always remaining that only that 4 years old. They will roam around cutely without any dress, chubby cheeks, dimple chin. They will roam around. These 4 Kumaras. They refused Brahma. In fact, Brahma got very angry and gave them this curse. You will never grow. Like that. When he got, and then he created the Adityas, Vatsus, 11 Rudras, all those things. 8 Vasus. Like that. They all told, we will not create, we will not create. Brahma got so wild in his anger. From his third eye, Rudra came, Shiva came. And Shiva's form we know very well, right? So Brahma again got very wild. You came like this, now how will you be able to create progeny? You will not be in a position. Then you take the charge of destroying everything. Like that he gave the in charge for destruction. Vishnu, that is Shiva Tattva. It's a big thing, very big. Prabhuji, we can't that easily understand. Shiva Tattva, even big, scholarly people also do not want to touch Shiva Tattva. Okay. Vishnu Tattva we can understand. So right from Burma onwards, it is Jiva Tattva. Before the Jiva Tattva, all those expansions of the Lord who come from his internal potency, they are Vishnu Tattva. Okay. Hare Krishna. Okay, Prabhu.
Okay.
So Shiva
Okay.
is in between Jiva Tattva and Vishnu Tattva. Shiva Tattva is separate. Okay. Okay. Shiva is our material father. In this material world, the Lord, in the 9th chapter, we learnt very well, no? In the 9th chapter, what did we learn? That the Lord looks at the Prakriti, puts the Yoni, Sarva Yonishu Kaunteya, he impregnates the Prakriti through Shiva, through that Shiva Tattva. Through Shiva, the Lord puts the seed into Prakriti. So in this material nature, Prakriti, Parvati Devi and Shiva are our material father and mother. Okay, eternal father and mother. Eternal father is Lord Krishna or Narayana. Some sampradaya say Narayana, it's okay.